Yes, the DBCB Exotics channel. Now, this channel's been going on for almost 2 years now, and with over 270 videos, man, of just pure reptile content, pretty much the best reptile channel you can find on YouTube, I found myself just burnt out, you know? It's just too much. I can't keep making reptile content, man. It's just too much, man. I've tried changing the channel up. Of course, the SoundCloud rapping didn't go too well. Apparently you guys did not enjoy my rapping. But here's the thing. I happen to find a niche in YouTube. It really has not been done yet. And so, with all that being said, it's time to unveil the new channel moving forward. Viking Gaming. April Fools! It's April 1st. That means it's April Fool's Day. I bet I got all of you guys. It's not like I've done this 4 or 5, 6 different times. This is the first I've ever tried to fool you guys. I'm sure every single one of you fell for it. On a real note though, this actually is a real thing. If you go check out my channel, Dakota the Viking, I'll try to put a card right here. I actually play video games on it. I think I made like 5 or 6 videos now, stuff like The Forest, Visage, a couple other like indie games I've played so far. It's a pretty good channel. I highly recommend checking it out because, yeah. Don't leave yet, you know, and I know I fooled everyone. I pulled a fast one on you guys, but that's actually not why we're here. We're gonna be checking some stuff out. First, I gotta change out of this Viking horns on a reptile channel. That doesn't make any sense. Give me 1 second. Let's just... much better. Yeah, so obviously I've been doing some changes here with, of course, the reptile room, switching stuff up. I wanted to show off, give a little sneak peek on how it looks so far. I still have a lot of work to do, but it's come a long way. Obviously, the backdrop is completely different from what it used to be. Things like that. So we're gonna check some stuff out, give some updates, of course, the monitor lizards, the other room, I haven't showed that off in a little bit, and things like that. But before we do all that, of course, we gotta do one more thing, and that is roll the intro. Alrighty, so starting out, of course, we got the ball python rack now over here. It used to be over in that corner right there. It was kind of a big pain in the butt, to be honest, moving the racks out. They actually it collided with that shelving unit that was right there, so it's a lot easier to actually get these guys out. Of course, we got, I think we're up to 8, 10 ball pythons. There are some ball pythons I haven't shown on the channel. I've actually put them on Patreon, but not shown them off here. The ball python content doesn't do very well, so I don't talk about it very often. But yeah, plenty of ball pythons right here. Really great stuff. We've got a lot of pairings, a lot of locks going. So eggs for ball pythons. I think we're expecting 4, maybe 5 clutches coming in 2021. It's gonna be some... Coming over here, we move the Chinese water dragon back to his setup. He's, actually, if you can see him, he is... Oh, did he move? No, he's right there. He's, hang on. There he is. Little male Chinese water dragon doing great. I love how colorful he is. He's got a really nice little chin going on. Then finally we have the crested gecko little shelving system. We got the gargoyle, our 2 breeders, our 3 breeders, pebbles, and then lastly a male at the very bottom. Previously my crested gecko rack was actually in the craft room. It was like overflow over to that, but we managed to make enough room where I can just put it back, and so it's not in like this weird place at the other side of the house. Then coming over to this side, of course, we got the rest of the babies. I think we're like really low on babies. I think we have 1 crested gecko and 1 gargoyle left for sale, and that's it for babies of 2020. We've got this little thing that I can't talk about, unfortunately. I gotta show it to Patreon members first. Of course, our Ackie monitors are still in that grow tent, which, by the way, we got a big surprise. I'm gonna be saying Patreon stuff because I'm kind of overflowed with stuff I need to post on Patreon before I show YouTube. But a lot of cool stuff is going on Patreon here pretty soon. You don't want to miss it. $1 a month. That's my spiel. I won't talk about it anymore. And finally, going a little bit lower, we still got Viv in here. I am gonna need to move her. I'm already out of space again, and we haven't even gotten like any new arrivals, so I don't know what to do, man. Honestly, I need the building back. I need to figure a way how to make the building to where it's not costing me so much money. That is really the only thing I can think of. And lastly, coming over here, we still got the quince monitors that are doing great. We got that trio of little quince babies. Let's see if we can actually see them right now. Yeah, we got one chilling over there. I believe the other two are probably in the water here. Let's just... Don't run out, little one. You'll make my life difficult. Yeah, he's under there. Oh my god, they already got the water dirty. It's literally been 2 days and the water's already dirty. I don't know, the other two are probably hiding somewhere, but... Oh, here's another one. There he is. Yeah, other than that, we got Oddball, Super Red, and Granite, which the lights are off because I needed lights for one of these light boxes. So the light's usually on, it's just not on while I'm filming a video. Lastly, we got the adult quince in here, who I think is... Oh, it's actually... Again, these water... Oh my god. These monitors make these waters so... This is 3 days old since I last changed it, and it's already filthy again. But we got the nice male. Look how big he's gotten. He's gotten huge, man. I cannot wait for this to be a full adult. Of course, quince monitors, they take a little bit longer to grow out than your average monitor. So unfortunately, it's going to be a bit before he reaches full size, usually around years 3, 4, 4.5. You'll get them to where they're actually that adult size. They fill out a little bit more. They stop looking like babies. But yeah, he's about halfway there. I believe he's around 2 years old. So still a little bit ways to go, but he's mainly getting some size from, you know, those babies. Scooching in over here, we still got the Frill Dragon right in here who's doing great. The Tegu inside the 6x4x4. We've got the female Argus inside that 6x3x3. Over here we have hella tokay geckos. This room's actually heated. Right now it's around 84 degrees, so it's pretty hot in here, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, we've still got a bunch of tokay geckos. I might have to tweak the tokay. I'm not getting the eggs and the pairings that I want to get out of them, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to tweak with what's going on. I got some ideas. We'll talk about it a little bit later on the channel, but something's got to change because these tokays are not laying the way that I want them to. Then lastly, over here, we got the male who's tripoding, looking great. Unfortunately, while the female's nesting, she's become quite defensive of her area and territorial over it, so we did have to end up removing the male. He's inside a 5x3, I want to say. I think it's a 5x3. This is a temporary enclosure until they calm down, or maybe it's not, and he'll just chill in a 5x3 until I figure out why the female is so cranky. But I love Argus tripods. Look at that. That's pretty rad. Actually, moving into the living room, we have what the main changes are. Of course, we got the birds in the living room now, which I think it really works out a lot better for them. We're in the living room most of the time, so they get some nice... They actually get to watch TV as well because we got the TV right there. So they get to watch TV with us. I'll usually take them out and I'll just put them on the couch. He likes actually going on the cat tree as well and hanging out with the cat. The cat's not a regular cat. I know people are gonna be like, how dare you put a cat with a bird? She's like special needs. Come here, Marbles. Marbles. She's like mentally handicapped. She's got some neurological issues, so she does not act like a regular cat. So she's really defenseless and not a harm to any of my animals. Then moving on over here, sorry about the lighting. Lighting's gonna be bad. I didn't bring my light boxes out. We've got the 3 crested gecko male breeders right here. Our red-eyed tree frog. Actually, with the red-eyed tree frog tank, what we did is we actually took some clippings out. Right now it's in shock. This was yesterday when my wife clipped the stuff out. So it's looking a little bit sad, but it'll sprout up in a couple of days as soon as it gets done with the shock. But we got the little tree frog. I believe I saw one. Hang on, give me one second. Yeah. Yeah, right there, if you can see it. We got a little tree frog hanging out on that leaf. Other than that, we got the leopard gecko tank right here. I just have the heat pad on it. I need to get some other lighting because, you know, we got all these nice bright enclosures. Leopard gecko tank, so I'll have to figure something out with that. Over here we got the jungle carpet. What I really like about this is, if I actually move back a little bit, everything has LED now or some sort of UVB bar, so everything's like nicely and lit. It's lit. So just the place looks really nice with all these LED lights. We got the jungle carpet going on right here. We've got the blue tungsten, that's actually a UVB bar, and then we got a heat bulb down there. Over here, of course, we actually ended up stacking the Zen habitat with the AP cage. So if you Wow, I'm dark. If you go here, we got the nice Zen habitats. Down here, we've got the nice AP cage. And we got Isla, the bird that hates us. People that don't know much about Isla, Isla is a 22-year-old Myers parrot. She was a breeder that we rescued. Never had any human contact for like the first, I think, 17 years of her life or something. So she just kind of chills. She hates humans. She hates when I get like too close to the cage. So got her a nice big cage right there. And she just kind of chills in the corner, watches some tunes, and relaxes for the rest of her days. Lastly, before we wrap this up, we got these two tanks going on here. We got the White's tree frog here, and actually what we did with these clippings is we put them all in this red-eyed croc skink bioactive enclosure. Now, of course, everything has root shock right now. It's rooting, getting a little better, so everything looks kind of sad, but eventually it will look a lot nicer, and at that point I might make another video. I think I made a video on a red-eyed croc skink bioactive enclosure. If those don't know, I kept one male, and I wanted to give him a nice little bioactive tank, keep him out here, you know, really nice. Got the nice little UVB bar, really nice looking setup. But yeah, that about wraps us up. So we got this nice living room now, which is looking pretty rad with all these LED bars, and I think that's it. And well, guys, there you have it. All the little new things we did with moving stuff around. Still got some work to do, still got some stuff going on, but yeah, pretty good progress, man. We've done a bunch of stuff. Of course, the big thing is I'm still out of room. After literally transferring, I think, 10 enclosures into the living room, I still have no room. I was that overcrowded. I have enough room now where it's really nice to just hang out and work, but as far as actually having room for new projects, that unfortunately is still not a thing. Honestly, man, I think the whole thing is gonna be, we're gonna need to get that building back. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to heat that building during winter in order to make it sustainable. Either that or make enough money to where it doesn't matter if I'm using that much electricity, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to expand this business. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think I might just need to take a break off of buying stuff this year and just focus on what we have, fine tune it, make sure we're getting the best of what we're getting. And then next year, go out with a bang, get the building set up, and then get some more enclosures, some more animals for breeding, stuff like that. But as far now, it seems we are at a standstill. With all that being said, that is going to wrap up the video for today. We gotta check out some stuff. I pulled a fast one on you that definitely worked. You definitely didn't click on this video thinking it was clickbait and not real. But yeah, of course, as always, huge shout out to Zen Habitats. You saw that enclosure a little bit ago. It's an excellent enclosure. If you want to learn some more information or potentially purchase one, you can find one at the description below. There's also in that description, we got all of that good stuff. We got the Facebook, we got the Instagram, we got the TikTok, we got the merch, we got t-shirts, people, sweatshirts, hoodies, leggings, socks, I think we got socks. It's all good stuff. Hey, check it out. Then, last but not least, we got Patreon, patreon.com/dbcbexotics. You want to learn what this weird mystery box is? You want to learn the fascinating, amazing stuff that's happening with our Red Aki monitors? Stuff that's happening with our Argus monitors, our Tokay geckos, our New Caledonian stock, our ball pythons, all that stuff and more? God, that must cost a fortune to get all that cool, amazing, rad stuff. Actually, $1 a month. That's all it costs. $1 a month, you get the sneak peek on everything before anyone else. I think that's it. That is everything I wanted to talk about today. Your name also gets to be in the outro that we are gonna roll right now.